Hello.
Tis you.
Hello. Okay. I think I've got everything pulled together now. Sorry, I got off work a little bit late and it's just been...
That's alright.
That's okay.
Okay. Seems the Owlbear link from last week works the same.
Yeah. We both right here.
Which is good.
And
Wait, I need to have
yeah.
that open.
I don't know if it works or not. That's why I said think. Oh.
That's not what I wanted.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Meow.
There we go, that's the document I'm looking for.
Wrote. The documentorium.
Oh, I've got so many of them.
We all just for like 30 minutes just look at each other, nodding.
I mean, what's not to know? Things, research, notes, all up at once.
Videos.
Yup. I have sometimes looked up and found 10 tabs open and be like, when did I do that?
Only
Us
10?
Yeah, I know, I'm tame compared to y'all, but, you know.
I try to avoid having more than like 4 sometimes.
I figured out how to make groups, and that's helped with my organization of tabs.
This is one of the things I like about Opera GX. I'm looking at different browsers, just cause, and Opera GX has a great just filing system. Essentially, you can do something like half close your browser, which essentially it's not on like your active browsers, but it instead goes to the side where you have basically a list view of everything you need, and you can sort them. It's great.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Like, I heard there's an advertisement on YouTube. You're still using Google Chrome? How dare you? It's like, I'm sorry. I was born in the 90s. I swear it's just a loyalty thing.
But yeah, no, like, tabs and groups of tabs is so nice. But, like, it's also a weird time if I don't have, like, 30 open.
I also found the setting that tells Google Chrome to remember what I had up so I could close the entire thing.
Yes.
That's a thing?
That's
Well, I don't know
think
why
the
it's not the
long version of that-
default, but you have to go into settings and tell Google Chrome to remember your session. I can try to walk you through it if you want that.
I do the long version of that, where I just, whenever I open Google Chrome, I hit Control-Shift-T and it opens the last thing I was doing.
Oh.
Go to your settings. Now, where did I find that?
Huh.
Performance, maybe? No.
I didn't realize how many books I had until today.
I know. Once you move, like, the number of books you have just, like, it immediately weighs on you.
Yeah. I'm honestly probably going to get rid of, like, half the notebooks I have. They're all blue. And even if I get rid of half of them, I still have, like, a good 15 at least.
I have a bunch of sketchbooks. That's my thing.
I'm not getting rid of my books.
Yeah, I love paper and notebooks, and I collect them, whether they're blank or empty. I've learned to throw away ones that I know are useless and don't have stuff in them, but nothing important. But yeah,
I found it. Google Chrome settings on startup. Continue where you left off.
Ah, thank you.
Desi, you want to know what I found today?
What did you find?
I found the notes for the very first game we played.
The one with Tsubaki?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Because
Well,
I
the first
actually made
exactly, because we
Tsubaki
went
in a
from
campaign
Phandalin
with Jacob.
straight to Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah. It was crazy.
That's a
Tsubaki
jump.
has actually died and come back to life before, so
Okay.
yeah.
So I suppose we should get started.
Let's
Yes.
get it started in here.
The inevitability has to come.
Okay.
So, when last we left our heroes,
It's
Wins.
not good.
Octopus.
Yeah, Zagra, you are in trouble.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good.
I like realized that a mind player is like Octodad. I don't know.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Mind Flare equals Octodad.
Because it's like pretending to be a person in this situation, and it's just like no one realizes. It's like in the game where like everyone is oblivious to the fact, and I love it.
I was just thinking, like, if it starts walking, it's gonna start flopping around, apparently.
Yes, yes, I love it. It'd be amazing.
Andrew, since Andrew hasn't said anything, I'm assuming all of this is canon.
Yes.
I'm just assuming he doesn't know the game because he doesn't really know games.
That is also true. Mind flayers, they are invertebrates. However, the process of seramorphosis requires a host that they then take over and use their bones as structure. So
They're basically like a living nervous system without a body.
right.
Is that?
Which
didn't
is why
understand.
that they have to float, because if they land, like, they don't have the actual muscular structure
It
to
would hurt a
properly command their legs to
Their nerves would go
be
crazy.
Flop around like
human-like.
the rest of us.
Right.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's why they float everywhere, and you really only see them in low gravity environments.
Okay. So they're just nervous.
Basically.
Interesting.
It's its own. It's sort of like an octopus that's just controlling a human body that has long since left it.
It's very
Like a parasite almost.
Yes, very
Like,
much.
very parasitic.
It's like that star monster from the DC universe that latches onto people's faces.
Starro, yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Not sure what that
That
is.
movie
I don't
was
know
so
that one.
good. That movie was,
Suicide Squad. I mean, that was it was in that.
hell yeah, that movie is amazing. I love it to death.
Yes.
to death, you
This is
say?
the second one.
Yes. Yes, Jacob, to death.
Andrew, are you okay?
Don't question people, Jacob.
That's just
That's
a figure of speech he uses a lot.
Sometimes, yeah.
No, I know.
But yeah, no,
Weird.
that's... Highly recommend that movie if you haven't seen it, because it's fantastic.
Haven't seen it. Don't watch it.
It's got Sylvester Stallone voicing a giant killer shark.
Yeah. That's pretty freaking good, you know.
What more could you ask for?
Well, in the second one, John Cena's like the most anal captain, like almost Captain America, but like on steroids.
He got his own spin-off show, and it's also really good. The Peacemaker show is also really good.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes.
We have problems.
We have problems.
yeah.
Let me just get my dice in order.
Sure.
Let me get my will and testament and, sign some things, and then we can get on with this,
Not this campaign.
I was talking about the character.
We'll just have to see how it goes.
Let's get this party started.
All right.
Let's go.
So, when last we left Zagra,
Zagra?
you walked into a room and a creature revealed itself to you with the intent to consume brains. To your understanding.
Yes. It could be worse.
Could be better.
It actually can be worse.
It is.
It is worse.
It is worse.
You'll never know. We'll find out. One of the two.
Oh.
Yes.
So, since it's just solo combat, I have been in, there is a kind of special little fun rule. Also, wait, hang on. One thing before we go through that. Lunch.
Lunch?
Did you partake in the hero's feast?
Yes.
Okay.
That's gonna help.
Oh yes.
Andrew, I thought you were like, before we get started, lunch. Who wants some?
Yeah.
I
Like,
think it's
I'm-
gonna cut to me and Jacob in the
I'm-
lunchroom.
Always ready for food.
And meanwhile, while everybody was having lunch,
Nom nom.
Yes.
Okay.
What does Hero Feast get me?
Go ahead and roll 2d10.
not bad.
7 and a 6.
Okay. Go ahead and increase your hit point maximum by 13 from what it normally is.
Okay.
You are immune to poison in the frightened condition, and any wisdom saving throw you make is at advantage.
Oh, that's going to be so helpful.
Especially because it doesn't get those benefits because...
It can't eat.
Exactly.
Wisdom save advantage, immune to poison, or resist poison?
Immune. Immune to
That's-
poison, immune to frightened. Alright.
Okay.
And so, since it's single combat, at the end of each round we will re-roll initiative, so that way you can kind of basically try and catch each other off guard. So it's going to be...
Okay.
So for this first round, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Oh, that's a good starting roll.
That's a really bad one, so you have...
You
you most
16?
likely are starting.
18?
18? Yeah, you... Oh, also, I should mention he doesn't have his breastplate on, so... AC is lower.
Do they usually get one?
Yes.
Okay.
He rolled a natural 1 for initiative, so that's going to be you first.
I think I just had to roll anything but a 1. Okay. I am going to set up my thing to be a bit more efficient combat-wise.
It's all good.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Run up to this guy and start attacking.
Okay.
I remembered that I had extra attacks, so I get to attack twice instead of 1, which is nice.
That's going to be helpful.
21.
Yes, that is going to hit.
Okay.
It is very hard for you to miss.
Yes, I. Do you want me to roll attack again or damage?
Your choice.
I think I'll do damage.
Okay.
Let's D10 this. $14.
All right. Next attack.
Next attack. 15.
That will hit. That would be his armor class if he had his breastplate.
That was cocked. Okay. 10.
10. Okay.
Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
9.
That does not hit.
Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and let that one miss.
Okay.
Because I have an inspiration die.
That is true. You punch in and it's just squishy and kind of just moves in with your hand.
Kinda gross.
Yeah. Okay. Minor action. It is going to immediately kind of lash out its hand, and you watch as it seems to just kind of move in accord with the standard physiology of its form. But then the elbow just seems to snap, and the arm goes even further backward as it places 2 fingers by the door and locks it. So that's bonus action. Then for its main action, it is going to use its psionics.
Okay.
And it is going to... You watch as a bit of the carapace that and the clothing that is on its form seems to almost writhe and shimmer, and you see a blue sigil light up as it enacts a word of blight. And that's going to be its turn.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Yep. Jeez. 8.
9.
That's still you.
Attack again.
Okay.
$16.
16 hits.
D10. Okay. 14.
14. 14 points of damage. Gotcha.
Yes.
And that is twice its challenge rating, which is nice. And you should make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Why?
You just consumed its word of blight.
19.
That's a success.
One thing you don't want on your burger is the word of blight.
Not sure what that does again, but we'll remember.
Keep going.
Cool. So, let me go ahead, and I don't have enough d8s for this. So, let me just...
I assume half damage. Okay, here
It
we
is going
go.
to be half damage. That is correct. And you watch as soon as you hit into it, it seems as though this sigil immediately wraps itself around your arm and just begins to... You just feel this tingling sensation throughout your entire nervous system as it is under attack. Okay, that would be 30 points of damage, but you succeeded on your saving throw, so that's only 15 points of necrotic.
Okay. Oh,
And your next attack?
attack. 17.
Hits.
D10. 9.
Okay. I should have mentioned on that last hit, it is bloodied.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. 9. Gotcha. Anything else for you?
Um, it's a mind flare. It has to have low strength. I'm going to throw a hammer fist.
Okay. Cool.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay. You are correct. It's a mind flare. It doesn't have great strength.
It
Oh,
can't even support its own weight.
Yeah, it's a straight roll. So here, you know what?
squishy.
I'm gonna just roll it on here since it's just straight 1d20. That's an 11.
That meets my DC.
Okay. Wait. Okay. That seems low, but okay.
It's based off wisdom. We've established my wisdom is low.
That makes sense. That's why.
I don't think I built her right.
No. That's on me. I probably should have had that scaling on a different factor.
For the editing phase.
Oh no, I'll probably be. I have been planning on working on an update recentish since I've started loading stuff online and just breaking up different attempted booklets.
Nice.
Yep. So yeah, no, that's an immediate note to have that scale, probably based on either dexterity or strength. With that, it is the Mind Flayer's turn. Let's see if he'll do something. Okay, so it is going to. It's just going to make a tentacle attack against you since you're adjacent to it.
That seems awfully pathetic, but okay.
Well, that's what it's going to start with.
Okay,
It's
fair
got
enough.
other things it can do if it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm waiting for it to do that thing, and I don't want it to.
Doesn't get its psionic action back. That is an. And he has disadvantage because this is an attack.
No other reason, just you.
Oh yes, right, dodge and weave. I forgot about that. Thank
Here,
you.
let me just take a picture of the crap that I just rolled. Keep in mind that this guy has a +7 to his attack, so it's not unlikely that he would hit, but it's getting bad for him.
Was that a 1?
I mean, that's part of it, yeah.
I'm so proud, Zagra. You haven't gone down.
Woo!
The first 10 minutes of the battle.
Woo!
Can I get a whoop whoop?
So, that's just a miss. Doesn't get a psionic action back.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to bonus action. He can't do another word of blight. So it's going to use a word of restoration on itself as a minor action.
Fuck.
Oh wait, that isn't gonna do anything. So it's word of empathy instead is what it would actually do, because that's gonna actually help it. So you watch as another sigil on its. Wait, it doesn't have its psionic action, so it can't do that. It's just screwed.
Oh, that
It's
is
just
quick.
screwed. So
Yeah.
it's initiative.
That's a
It's
comeback.
initiative.
He
That's
made a
just
trap for someone. Would be more prepared than this.
come on, roll
To be
high.
fair, usually this works much better in its favor.
11.
20.
Uh,
Finally.
Okay.
It can only do that to itself. Fine. You watch as it puts its hand to the door, once again reaching around backwards with the joints flopping in opposite directions that they're supposed to, and it just and as soon as its hand touches the door, it just seems to throw it off of its hinges into this etherscape, as it is going to open a plane rift,
ooh.
and it's going to attempt to flee.
Coward. Go back.
So it is going to.
Come back. I thought of something cool I can do with you.
It is going to escape through the door. You do get an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Just one.
Right now, yeah. Unless you have something really cool that lets you do multiple.
No, that's a bonus action. I can't use that as a reaction. Okay. Attack of opportunity. Here we go.
It has 24 hit points left.
Okay. I don't think I can make that.
You got this. Just roll a crit.
I wish. I do hit though.
That's
12
good.
plus 7.
Yep. That is definitely going to hit.
Punch him hard.
This is a D10? Yes, okay. 11.
11 points of damage. Okay. That's going to take it down a lot more. 13 hit points remaining. It is your turn. As it is.
Oh.
Hang on. So 5, 10, 15.
Look, I'm going to the void.
Yeah, it is about it is 30 feet through this door.
Quick, what's the yeet range on a dagger?
I believe it's 2060.
So throw with disadvantage?
It's outside of the 20 range, so it would just be straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's disadvantage within 20 feet and disadvantage outside of 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Sounds right to me.
Hang on, let me read something. Okay. I think this will work.
Okay.
Bonus action, activate the orb.
Okay. The orb is active.
Can I have that on screen?
Yes. I don't... Where... Do I have the tokens? I don't think I do, so let's just say it is... that condition marker here. We'll go ahead and put a ring on it.
Okay,
Wait.
that'll work.
Oh, it's not gonna let me do a ring because it's not a character. But fine. That'll work. I think. Hopefully.
That will work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It has a range of 1560, so I could just make a ranged weapon attack with it.
Yep.
I have not used my movement, so I gain momentum.
Yep.
I think I just need to hit.
Yeah, because momentum gets you basically a mini smite.
I just need to hit.
Smite him. Smite him.
Okay.
Thou shalt smite thy enemy and be done with it.
$17?
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Okay.
He has been smoted.
He has 13 hit points. He might survive. Might.
Okay. Spend momentum to deal 1d6 force damage for each active orb. The target in addition takes base damage when you deal force damage. Okay, so 2d6.
Okay. Plus your dexterity modifier.
11. That's so close.
Ooh. Okay. He has 2 hit points. That was one
Wait,
attack.
Can I... Okay, that was the Chroma Orb attack. Can I throw a dagger at it now?
Yep.
Okay.
You still can.
I rolled a 19. Why couldn't you have crit? But still hit, though.
That will hit.
Dagger is a d4 plus dex. So
I'm pretty sure your
really
dex modifier is more than the number of hit points.
5?
2.
E. E.
Yeah.
Chroma orb to back of skull. Chroma orb to between ribs and whatever heart it has.
Okay. You get the orb to just kind of immediately just kind of pulse in and out, zigzagging back and forth, just breaking every bone that held it up. And as it seems to try and decouple itself, you watch as the kind of purplish flesh begins to flay itself from the bones. And you just kind of implant the orb, and it just almost seems to... I don't want to say detonate, because that it can't do that, but it just seems to just kind of be pulling apart and breaking through the different viscera of the Mind Flayer.
Yes.
As the Mind Flayer is very dead.
Yes!
Whoa.
And as it dies, the door closes. And you watch as this gateway into this starry void closes. Zagra, go ahead and roll me your choice of perception or insight. Or sanity, actually. One of those three.
Perception, insight, or sanity? Insight.
Okay.
1.
Basically,
that can't be good.
this was a door into open space. And it just closed. And yeah. The Mind Flayer is very dead.
Did it just take my orb?
Yeah.
Oh, feast. Come back here.
Oh shit!
It's okay.
Yeah.
If you need another one, I have 2 extras.
My shrunken head!
Oh.
Your orb done been snatched, yo.
I was gonna make another one out of it. I have net neutral shrunken head. Net negative shrunken head on this day.
Darn.
If you can find your way to the Astral Sea, there might be a way to recover it.
I opened the door.
The door is locked.
Oh.
And you do not have permission to open it.
Well, darn.
I pictured a cafeteria and then opened the door.
You do not have permission to open this door.
Back.
Well.
I look around the room.
Okay.
No.
You haven't been here long, so there's a couple of things that are slightly weirder than this map would lead you to believe. For one, behind this curtain area here, there seems to be this sort of mess of almost flesh kind of just growing upon the wall.
What the hell is that?
Ew.
And you just kind of can get as close as you want, but there are areas where it's almost like these gelatinous sacs that just kind of pulsate in and out.
Ugh, Andrew, I don't think there's been a more grotesque explanation you've given besides grotesque sacs pulsating in and out.
Oh. It's kind of like that thing we saw not underground in the other world, the Sandland.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Is this the guy he took over?
Oh.
15?
Okay. As you can see in this structure that is kind of glistening as it kind of rolls around and has kind of begun to consume parts of the back end of this seemingly innocuous room, inside each of these sacks there are bones.
Bone?
Um, each one of them, there are some that are slightly larger than others, but each one of them is probably big enough to hold probably about a 12-year-old child or like a severely mangled adult. And it appears that the latter is true, as there are kind of these various contorted and twisted humanoid forms just kind of floating and suspended in this pulsating mucus, that has these different veins that just kind of run into and out of their body that either seem to be driving nutrients to them or from them. Nonetheless, all of the individuals here seem to be rather wilted and withered, with areas of their flesh just kind of beginning to peel back from extended periods within this gel encasement.
This sounds very nice.
Oh god, did I find a hole where he's making more?
More of himself? Like multiply?
That's what they
There
do.
are 3 people just kind of cubby-holed up into here and just twisted and contorted beyond almost any humanoid recognition.
I'm gonna get to stabbing.
Okay. As you kind of begin to pinprick through this, it just kind of begins, like, it just takes the smallest incision to just begin kind of trickling and pouring this thick, viscous, semi-translucent ooze, before the bodies just kind of begin to collapse through the opening as it just widens, opening it up. The faint glowing nature to this viscera does seem to die down as these corporeal husks are deposited onto the floor. You can see that all of their brains are completely gone. Like there are large holes in the back of their head that have just kind of been cracked open like an egg on Easter. And
Checks out.
I'm sorry? Yeah, oh yeah.
Checks out.
Yeah. And you see that the kind of inside nature of what is left is just these what were once floating but just almost wires of veins and nerves that would have otherwise connected into different parts of the brain that are just kind of left floating, and you see that they have this almost cuboidal nature that just is kind of pulsating and shifting periodically with this faint bluish green energy.
Oh no.
I know Sarah knows what that's referencing, but you watch as one of the as these bodies are just kind of just deposited to the ground, you see areas where a lot of the different organs have just completely decomposed, and just kind of been used to fuel this preservation organism. But some of them haven't, and you see like different almost centipede-like creatures that just kind of rove around, living eyes, with that seem to have like serrated teeth that would just kind of roll around. You know what those are. They are tadpoles.
Nope. 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 Shut the door. Nope.
And you can see some of them have kind of bored into the different areas of the oculus, and so have made like homes inside of the iris. And yeah, no, it's horrifying and gross.
First there's a rift, now there's an oculus.
That just means eye.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I was just joking.
I gotcha.
Is there a door I can shut? I do not want to mess with mind flayer tadpoles today.
That is behind a
Mind
curtain.
for baby.
Yeah, it's a bit of a curtain area there, curtained off.
But I want the cubes.
They are maybe at the most the size of your pinky's fingernail. Like they are just small little bits that are just existing on the edges of each of these nervous tendrils.
I don't think that kind of cube is worthwhile.
No, it's
No. That's not worthwhile.
This is
yes.
Andrew talking to Sarah. It is more of a vestigial remnant of a brain and a consciousness and the source of psionic energy just kind of being ripped out all at once. So there really wouldn't be much to save or to use that for.
I'm gonna close that curtain.
Okay.
Surely the tadpoles won't last too long without a host and or the puddle they usually live in.
Mm-hmm.
So just let them die and keep looking around.
Let it shrivel up and die.
This room is incredibly cluttered. There are maps of the world, there are globes, there are just various mismatched documents and papers just kind of strewn all over the place. There are lanterns and unlit candles here and there. It seems as though part of this area was once used for just general storage, and then someone kind of tried to take up residence here, and then were consumed by a mind flare, perhaps. And so then this was just kind of used as their kill room.
Well, that's fun.
That's lovely.
Basically, any seating or cushioning here is moist to the touch and just kind of squishes.
More fun things.
I hate everything.
This is very gross. It's like just gooey, gray, baby.
Why
thing.
is everything moist?
Mind flayers. Like, everything needs to be moist for them.
No, they must have
Anything at
real
all
problems with mold.
worthwhile?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I think I'm good at that. I'm
Okay.
decent at that. Ooh. 17.
Okay. One second, let me check a document I have here. You are able to find one thing that does kind of catch your attention, but it
Okay.
is an area. It's a map of this continent primarily. So let me go ahead and jump
Ooh.
over to that scene so I can begin putting down some tokens.
I've got a map of their hide spots.
I have a suspicion Bone Grove is on their thing.
It has to be. Yep,
Oh, yeah,
it's
there
one
you
of the first ones.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, I
That's
suspect some
why
things.
there's a hole to the Underdark. The Beholder did come out of it, but that's what the hole was for. Their hole is down there.
So this is where the Mind
Oh.
Flayer lives, right?
And then
Where they come from.
This
They
is
typically
you
find
guys-
themselves washed ashore in the Underdark, and that allows them to take seed throughout many other known worlds.
another thing is, if you guys had read my fan mail, Aunt Grow, I believe that one's got it too.
You are correct.
That ain't good.
There's more.
Oh, I'm sure.
Rasset.
oh
That's why the elves are dead.
oh gosh, why are we going towards there now? I don't want to deal with Squid D.
Okay, if it's near Undercroft, I understand.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I am taking this map.
Ooh.
Oh no, there's one between the Twin City. Between the upper and lower city.
Oh boy, they got a lot of them. So Underdark is place where spooky people come from. Spooky entities.
Mind Flayers, Drow, Beholders,
Are they?
Myconids, but those are actually friendly.
They can be.
Okay. So
Lumps, those are as friendly as you can get.
Yeah.
so are like
Slumps.
they not naturally, I don't know what I'm trying to say. They just do they just possess people like not on purpose but like just because that's
No,
their
they're a
nature?
parasite.
Yeah.
It's just their nature to do so.
Mind flayers
Yes,
are just bad news all around.
Mind Flayers are a parasite.
So they basically don't have a conscience.
It's more like they feed off of others. It's what's necessary to them. As you said, it's kind of their nature. It's
What's necessary to them or their elder brain?
Mm-hmm.
And are all Underdark species like that?
Not necessarily.
Not all.
technically, isn't Mari an Underdark species?
Nope.
Really? Oh.
Nope. I think Mari technically qualifies as urban, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Tarasks lay shadows upon entire cities, but
That's not a bad thing. It's just I wasn't quite sure where Mari fell in that category of.
The Underdark is basically
Creatures.
just a weird underplace.
yeah.
I think I
Like
started.
Jersey.
It's not necessarily evil, but you're probably not going to find very nice things down there.
Like Jersey.
And you're just gonna. It's just dangerous in general.
Nope, nobody's from
Yes.
Jersey and gets insulted.
That would be the.
That's fair. It's just the people I know from Jersey also talk about how bad Jersey is.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be kind of right there.
Trying to think of what else is Underdark.
It's all in jest.
Drow, Dwagar,
I know.
Sphere of
Plums?
Neblin.
yeah, Sphere of Neblin. I both love
Just
and hate
say
that word so much.
Let's just say Deep Gnome.
Yeah. But, yeah. The Underdark in and of itself is a weak point between worlds, so it's pretty easy to accidentally find yourself.
Technically, that doesn't it's a weak point between worlds, so you're probably gonna find some other weird stuff that doesn't belong there, too.
Yep. Technically,
So-
Nothchani was on the edge of the Underdark, of becoming an Underdark civilization in our previous game.
That place, I don't think that place exists yet.
That is correct. It was only founded about 30 years before that campaign, and we're about several thousand years away from there. But yeah, no, there's lovely stuff in the Underdark. But
There's
also a lot of treasure.
lots of treasure.
A lot of treasure hoarding monsters down there.
Yeah.
I mean, things get lost down a little black hole. You know where they end up.
Astral Sea.
Usually Astral Sea.
But the Astral Sea does bleed into the Underdark quite a bit.
I'm going to take this map. I'm also going to assume there's Mind Flayer blood on my sword.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna need proof that there was bad stuff going on. And my proof has been lost in the Astral Sea.
Yep.
God, there's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that the gooey things you found in this guy's room might be the proof you need.
Are like entrances to the Underdark natural, or are we supposed to try to like close them? Or are they just supposed to be there?
I feel like they can be both.
It's a both.
Sometimes a sinkhole to the Underdark will open up, but other times a Mind Flayer will open one up.
Mm.
Or a Beholder. Or maybe a Batter. I think those are Underdark.
Here?
Be here, however it is. The weird six-legged salamander thing.
Somewhat. Not saying.
Anyways.
But yeah. You find a map that has a lot of concerning points on it.
I'm taking it.
That seems to be kind of the main thing you find. However, in kind of perusing the notes of this location, the area was previously occupied by one Desmond Vane. You know, the guy the Mind Flayer took the name of.
Desmond
Vane.
Something.
Yes, it's in the chat from last week.
I hope that wasn't anyone important.
Isn't that the
You'll never
person
know.
that-
Oh, sorry, Desmond Sewell. I had my name backward. They were researching. You would find this and it would be interesting. They were researching areas where different realms contact our own.
Is he the guy we left to die?
I was thinking that as well.
That's Dramage.
Damn it.
My names are getting mixed up.
The guy we left to die had a different name.
Yeah, this is not that guy. Because this guy lived long enough to be taken over by a Mind Flayer.
Oh, so this is the professor basically.
This is the professor. The notes of our
Before.
professor, the Mind Flayer, ate and tried to make another Mind Flayer out of.
Mm-hmm.
They just try to multiply. What's the end goal of these species?
World domination, elimination of everything that isn't a Mind Flayer.
Yes.
Literally just a parasitic.
Yes.
Thing.
They do not stop until everything that lives is either owned and controlled by them or is them.
Nasty.
Very Borg-like.
Yeah. Just
That's a
squishy
Star
and
Trek.
fleshy.
Right.
Does he have anything on the Feywild? I don't know, I'm just curious. Does Desmond have any interesting notes that stand out to me in general?
there are cursory bits, but not. He doesn't have like maps of locations where Fey openings have been found. But
Those are random.
there's basic information like, yeah, this is something that exists. It's tangential to our plane. We haven't really sent anyone there, mostly because we can't really figure out how it works. It just, we know it's there, but the evidence is lacking as far as like
How
consistency.
to reliably get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there is
Gotcha.
not consistency in the Feywild, which is part of the whole thing.
That sounds right.
But with some of these notes on different major planes that exist, there is sort of an information request put out by, I need to grab a name. It would be by, yeah, him. There is basically a request for information from Mordenkainen, who is basically following up on what he referred to as an incursion point.
Okay.
The communication is very brief. And basically sealed in wax at the very bottom of the page is a small piece of topaz.
Ooh. I think... Can I pick that up?
Sure.
Okay. Don't know what that is.
The general gist of the message
Yes.
is saying to meet at the reconnaissance site to inspect for damage and tampering.
With what? Oh no.
It went really quiet all of a sudden.
I
I'm
think
trying
I
to
cut
think
out.
of the right words for. Sorry, I
No, you're fine.
didn't prepare this note. Otherwise, I would put it in the chat. So that means I'm gonna be writing and recording exactly what it says later.
Okay.
Sorry, but no. They want to. He wanted Lord Sewell to inspect something that was known as the Omphalos for planar tampering.
And
At
that's where Vehement was,
yes,
right?
You get the idea that those two things might be connected.
Okay, let me write this down.
There's weird stuff happening off-world.
And how do you spell the name of this planet?
They did not give a name. Just asking for help identifying planar tampering with the Omphalos. Which I will put that in chat because
Well,
it's a weird word. Omphalos.
Okay.
Those seem to be like the big primary things that you were able to find here.
Okay. Is there anywhere else in this room I should look around to?
I mean, with a fairly decent search of kind of just the paperwork and such, this is what you would find. If there's
Okay.
something specific that you're looking for, it might proc another roll, but that's going to kind of
I think
depend.
I'd like to investigate the topaz.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. What would this be? Arcana. Arcana or probably perception.
Arcana is better. 15.
15. It has slightly unique properties. It's vaguely teardrop shaped, but the facets on it are almost natural. Like it is rough hewn. If you put it up to the light and kind of look into it, like if you light one of the candles in the room and kind of peer into it, there is a very faint, almost impressed image of what looks like a rib cage that extends hundreds of feet into the sky.
That's weird. That's freaking weird.
Yeah, if that was normal,
If that was normal, that would be a problem.
Okay. Can we go back to the other map?
Sure. More work to.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Those are usually the best kind of things to.
I'm going to Ring of Alter Self into Desmond and try the door, trying to go to my room.
Okay. Never thought. For putting all of these things into motion, I never thought that this would. Go ahead.
In theory, it should work.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. No, go ahead and make it Arcana. Make it Arcana.
Okay. They're the same, but okay.
Okay.
13?
You are able to open the door to your room.
Anything weird going on inside?
No.
Oh.
You
Okay.
open the door, the sigils kind of flare around the sides, and your room is open to you. You have successfully tricked the system.
Ooh.
Okay.
Just saying.
That could be very helpful. Okay. Back to the other disguise. Back to
Okay.
door. I feel like if anybody needs to know this, it's either tell everyone and risk something happening from that, or tell Mordecai and I'm alone.
He doesn't know who you are.
Like Sophie's Choice.
Correct. Do I know anyone else that could be here?
Could be where? Like here in the city? Or at least in the palace?
In the palace, yeah.
There's
I don't know, I have other ideas swimming around, but...
there are a couple people you might consider talking to, yeah.
No.
It's been so long since we actually did, since you introduced yourself to that character.
There's Uralis and Resistance.
Uralis.
That's all I know off the top of my head. Anyone else?
That was the one I was thinking of, just as a possibility.
Okay, I'm gonna try Uralis.
Okay.
Take me to Uralis's room?
You have not been there. So...
So,
the door is going to be, yeah, it's going to end up being a null result.
Well, and the same thing would happen with Resistance. Screw it, I'm going to the cafeteria. We're going public.
Okay.
Ha,
Okay.
ha.
You head to the main chamber.
Is there a map for that? Oh, no.
I do not have a map for that room.
Remember the door? You just think to the lunchroom and it'll take you there.
As you're returning, like, they are beginning to kind of begin to peel down from the midday meal. There's still several tables and people are passing by, but the crowd has slimmed somewhat. Ketch is still over on his own, putting together pieces of the chalice.
About how far am I?
You've probably gotten to about a halfway point.
All right.
Anybody important looking in this room?
Go
I know that's what started this problem.
Yeah, because he looked important.
Fair.
Is there anybody important in this room? Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
$14.
14. Okay. There are some people who seem perhaps higher up on a couple of the different food chains here. None that you would recognize as any of, like, the main circle of mages.
I think Zagrod would recognize those people anyway.
Fair enough. But, like, there are people who are dressed to impress and have kind of different have sort of this noble air to them. None of whom you would recognize.
Screw it. I think I addressed the entire crowd.
Okay.
Let's see
All
how this
right.
goes.
Okay.
Public speaking.
Are you dressed as yourself?
No. Am
Or,
still in disguised,
like
but
as
not
his
as
form?
him.
Okay,
No,
that's what
not as him.
that.
I went back.
As Sewell?
I thought through that very carefully.
Okay.
Andrew?
As who are you disguised as right now?
Just one of my own.
Gotcha.
The disguise I've been using the entire time while I'm here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but there was a mind flayer in the academy. I took care of it for you.
Go ahead and roll me presence.
Ooh, that's good. That's a 15.
Okay, there are several people who just immediately stop what they're doing and just kind of look to you, and it seems like everything is kind of dragging to a pause. Just like,
As it should.
yeah. Because this is new, it's weird, and it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nickname's in high school.
Yeah. I know.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think it got to Desmond. I wanted to talk to him. He/it lured me into his office. You'll find bodies in there. But it's dead now.
Kind of sounds like you're making an excuse that you just killed Desmond.
My flare blood is weird, and I have it on my sword.
It's purple and
okay.
it flows in reverse of gravity.
Oh, okay.
And it's
then
thick. So, like, if you hold your sword down, it will slowly move up towards the hilt.
It drips up.
Yes.
I love the description of the blood that way. Are any? I'd like to say I was in the room eating lunch because I knew I was going to.
You were in the auditorium.
Oh. All right.
You're copying down some notes.
Ketch is there. But
Sobbing in the corner still.
one of the
Can I get a read of the room?
Yeah, one of the individuals who you would have identified as being of the upper area kind of comes to you and is like, your voice carries very loud. I'm very interested in hearing more of what you have to say because this is of great security concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have... What can you show of your claims?
I have Mind Flayer blood still on my sword.
Okay, does he know what that is? That's a yes. Okay. Ew. That is... It's most foul.
Yes.
And you said this was impersonating... Who?
Lord Desmond's soul?
Desmond Sewell. I don't recall anyone on this campus by that name?
Oh no!
Does he not?
Ah,
That's the name he gave me.
very well.
It.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think they have genders.
Yeah, I think it works for it. Do you... So you're saying this thing was impersonating basically a member of the staff here. They lured you away. Who are you? Both in general and to it.
You kind of broke up there a little bit, Andrew.
Oh, sorry.
And pray.
Okay. Zach.
I don't want to give these people my actual name because
No,
it might sound give.
That's incredibly fair. He was just kind of saying that in like, it would make sense that it would kind of I assume you were a new arrival here at
Yes.
Arungar. Yes, okay. So it was probably hunting and predating upon you due to that fact. Less threads would be missing if... Interesting. He immediately pulls out a notebook and writes all of this down.
Okay.
Is there a...
Andrew?
No. Sorry. The character would not be speaking a lot. He's just trying to comprehend because you just basically said, "Hey, there's a weird alien who's been eating your students," and and you provided proof that he understood, and that's a lot to throw on a person.
Understandable.
What can we do for you as a way to thank you for this service?
Let Cash be forgiven.
That's what I'm thinking. Zagra doesn't really want anything.
I mean, I don't think Ketch was in that much of a trouble. Though.
Okay.
They
I would think
said not to worry about it, but he.
Okay. You see that orc over there?
Slowly crying while repairing a chalice.
Okay. I do. He's been over there for much of the hour.
Okay, he's been wanting to enroll at this academy. I was wanting to speak with Desmond about that when, you know. But
Yeah.
so, if you can get him in, I will consider that repayment as thanks, I suppose.
I will see who I can talk. I will pass the message along.
Thank you.
No, thank you. This gives us lots more to do now. Here I thought the most important part of the day happened before the mid. Okay. And you said this was a Lord Desmond Sewell, and he led you to his quarters.
Yes.
Okay. And there is no Desmond Sewell who has residence here here at the palace at Arungar. Did you find perhaps any other names in that study?
No.
Yeah, okay. That's going to make tracking it down a little bit more tedious. Thank you for your lead. We'll be following up with you, and we'll begin our investigations shortly. This is
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Much to understand about what you went through, and I am so sorry that it happened to happen on these grounds.
Thank you.
And they will immediately begin heading off with great haste toward one of the arcane doors, and you see them open up and pass through to basically an official sort of office setting.
Okay. What's the general breed of the room still?
Uneasy.
Understandable.
Because, well, there are some people here who probably don't know what a mind flayer is. Even those words together kind of are like, that's probably not a good thing.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. And it almost seems as though there's kind of a dull fermentation of communication as people are kind of whispering and talking in different circles, but what's going on? And just
very Harry Potter troll in the dungeon reaction.
There are rumors that are going to be starting here that will last hundreds of years in the future.
Okay. I am going to go to catch.
Okay.
I am going to take my therapy wooden mouse toy back.
Oh, fair enough.
And I am... I think I'm going to find one of those lambs I found earlier and vial up some mind flare blood before I clean this blade off.
Okay.
Easy
enough to do. You are able to collect a good-sized sample of illithid ichor, mind flayer's blood.
After that, I think I'm going to go to my room and call it a day, no matter what time it is.
That's completely fair, and I do not blame you one bit. You are able to retire for the remainder of the day.
I wish I had one of those hallucinogenic mushrooms still on me, but that's fine. I'm just going to call it a day. Maybe do some Fey meditation.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
All right. Subaki, as you are in this auditorium, having talked to Zagra about perhaps duplicating some of your notes on the far call, and then also with intent to practice, what are you going about doing?
Well, I was thinking about Zagra's request, and while I was doing the research, don't think I'm gonna do it though. I I thought about it, and I'm not sure who to trust outside of our group right now. And I've decided to keep things to myself for now.
Okay.
So basically, after I made that decision, I just went about conducting research.
Okay. As you're working with this rather limited set of notations and effects, you are finding it. Excuse me, sorry. Much more fluid to just kind of weave in to your different performances, and go ahead and roll me just a straight d20.
Okay. I got a 7.
Okay. There is some resistance. You're not entirely sure where it's coming from. Maybe it's a little bit of self-doubt, school and thriving mage environment where there is maybe a bit of restraint wanting of you to apply itself here to avoid another incident like with Ketch.
Yeah.
It feels like it's harder to get some of the words out, even though on their own there's no difference between the pencil markings of them on your papers versus any of the other notes of your melodies.
Okay. Well, I've decided that my main goal is to seek some more important words. Like, let's see. There was one word, of course, the word echo kept coming up often. And I'm trying to figure out how to translate that one through.
Okay.
I'm also trying to find the word seek. I've made a list of the ones I'm looking for. Of course, mind, body, and soul seem to be pretty important. And then the word protection, that one's pretty important as well, because since I've got the restoration, I feel like the next step would be finding defensive strategies for the Farcall. I mean, if it's a source of magic, I might as well make it work for me.
Absolutely.
And then I'm trying to figure out the word for authority as well. I have a few more, but those ones are really the ones I'm seeking the most, especially seeking because I'm hoping to use it to find something I'm missing. And then authority will give me the ability, I'm hoping, to command results from things, is what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm looking at this point. I'm trying to combine words that I have to maybe find new words.
Okay. Which one would you want to start with?
I think seeking is where I want to start with because I feel like the other ones are really big, but that one's, I feel like if I can find problems, then I'll be able to come up with solutions better.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Ooh, I'm good at performances, so let's see. Is it 27 gonna make it?
Yes.
Okay. That was 18 plus 9.
Okay. As you are working with Seek to try and figure that one out, you take the list of everything that you know and kind of begin putting together some of the different ideas: wisdom, resilience, understanding. And you begin to try and narrow the scope. What does it mean to seek?
To find, to move, to direct, motion, possibly.
As you are kind of working through the different motions of your song, kind of working through to highlight different areas that you are familiar with, there are a couple points in your song where you do mess up, where you make mistakes and discordant notes ring from your violin.
I try to make a note of all the mistakes as I can,
Okay.
so that I don't do them again.
Go ahead and make me another performance check.
All right. Got a 14.
Okay. You begin working on the piece again. Kind of take it from the top. And there are the same errors in the exact same places.
All right. So maybe I'm going to change up what I'm thinking about. So, seeking. Almost a thought of taking responsibility for something. Something along that line. If I seek something out, it's my responsibility of some sort. Maybe even just a little bit.
Okay.
Just change up a little bit of my thinking as I go along. Because the I can't remember the person who went with me in my last dive. What was their name?
They didn't give you one.
Oh, you're right. Well, at least
They
I
were
didn't forget it
very
on accident.
cagey. They did not tell you.
All
Go ahead
right,
and roll me an
well,
Arcana check. Or a history
alright.
check.
Okay. Let's see what I got better. Yeah, they're about the same. I got a 3.
No. Even if they were well known, you would not recognize them.
Well, their words kind of struck at me as I am imagining this, it's being made kind of situation. So maybe each time I mess up, I adjust my thinking. So if it's, if finding isn't what seeking is, maybe there's another way to think of seeking.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Okay. $27.
Wow, again.
Yeah. The same roll, 18 plus 9.
That's good. Um, as you are intentionally coming upon one of these areas that you've identified as almost a problem spot for you, who or what are you thinking about?
I am thinking of the mage that I'm trying to help.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the place that I've been, the other dimension, and I'm thinking of the pathways, the connections.
Okay. As you
Then
kind of play through the note, it hits different. It still registers in your mind as a mistake, but it's a different kind of mistake. Um, and in this moment, you feel yourself almost pushed upward. Like there is almost like there is a gust of wind that is blowing at you from below stage.
okay. I just keep going with the song.
Okay. And you're able to correct one of the other later mistakes, but it's still a bit of a frustrating piece.
I then once again adjust my thoughts from seeking to find something, seeking to explore something. That's where I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
The wonder of discovery.
What's in your inventory right now?
Hmm. uh so in my personal inventory, I have my sword, dagger, the violin, leather armor, potion, uh my other rapier, and then my original violin. Everything else is in my backpack.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
Okay. And so you're changing it instead of seeking now to kind of more of a finding,
To exploring.
exploring specifically. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Okay. $25.
Okay. Interesting. As you are playing this piece, you kind of get this. It almost begins to feel almost like an out of body experience. But it is still all contained. You are playing your piece, your melody, but it feels as though while you are the hands that play the violin, you feel that you are also the violin. And you're just sitting thinking as this music is floating around you. You feel the vibrations of the string as though hands and fingers through your hair.
Okay.
And Tsubaki is just playing the violin, and you come to different areas of the song, and when you would think that you are making... When you come to areas where you have identified yourself as finding error in the process, you almost passively watch yourself consciously make different choices.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where, as you transition from one act, from one stanza to the next, the song fundamentally changes. But it's not wrong. It's just different. And you're just left thinking, understanding.
Okay.
Tsubaki, as you're thinking and imagining and working through this, you're just looking out, and Tsubaki is... It seems as though Tsubaki is a different person from you.
Okay.
Sort of just on the outside. Like you are looking in on... You are someone else who is watching Tsubaki, who is listening to her play. There just begins to be further and further divisions between your perception and your sense of self. What do you do?
Okay. Truthfully, I think to myself, maybe I should be afraid. I do think that. But something inside me says, keep pushing, keep going, keep seeking. I can't stop until I find it. Even though it seems as though I'm in two places at once, that this perception is disorienting a little bit. I'm very intrigued by it. I know I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakthrough of some sorts. And if I decide to let go or become too afraid to seek it, I will lose it. And I do not want to lose it. So I keep pushing.
Okay. Tsubaki, you move farther away from your person. Just drifting. Further and beyond.
I also think in the middle of this that I need to ground myself just a bit. So I form, let's say, a mental tether to myself,
Okay.
right?
You watch
This other self.
as it kind of seems to just pull out from you as this thin silver thread that just floats back towards you, or towards Tsubaki.
Mm-hmm.
And you see as it seems to almost try and reach out to you, and it's just sort of, this thread is existing in this space between the two of you. It doesn't seem to reach or connect to either of you.
Do I reach out and grab it?
Okay. You can.
Okay.
You see just different flashes, different memories of your life. Times gone by, roads traveled, paths taken. It is purely you. Unadulterated you.
The essence that is Tsubaki. Oh, wait. You say me, you mean me. Right?
I mean, it's Tsubaki.
Okay.
Everything you've ever experienced, it just seems to be moments flashing before your eyes.
Okay.
One after another, onward and forever.
I start looking around this space, right, as I'm playing. This other self,
Okay.
watching myself play. I start looking around the space. I start looking around. What do I see? Do I see the room? Am I somewhere else? Am I floating? Am I on the ground?
You are looking at Tsubaki, and it almost seems as though Tsubaki is standing in a splash of watercolor, where there are areas of paint that have kind of just dripped out in every direction, and as it's just kind of revealing, it is this mask of the auditorium where you are in. You are drifting away, and slowly everything around you is just kind of almost becoming a little bit more desaturated, a little bit more of this cobalt blue, just this kind of pulsing deep blue with this almost bright center, but it seems to almost also just be coming from where you are. This thread just kind of links to you as basically the color is just drained away from this this one window into the world where Tsubaki is. And as you turn around, it's just darkness in every direction. Mystery, unknown, the unexplored.
I want to see what's in there.
Okay. You turn your back on Tsubaki and walk away.
Okay.
You find yourself looking around. The area around you is dim, it is dark. But similar to how Tsubaki had this almost watercolor window of her world around her, eventually you do see a small, faint shimmer.
I walk towards the shimmer.
Okay.
I want to see what it is.
You approach, and it is an opening, perhaps no bigger than the palm of your hand. It's faceted in multiple different directions with points on either end, kind of just rotate around this vertically aligned expanding bulge. Just
You say it's an opening, right? Can I
it's
look through it?
yeah, you can look into it. It's just this rotating cacophony of otherness. It is a faint blue crystal upon inside of which there is a small rocky desolate wasteland. Empty.
Is the sand black?
Some of it is.
Can I reach a hand through to grab something?
It's too small. It's a tiny speck in a vast sea of nothing.
Alright. Can I try to close it?
How would you go about doing that?
If I think about the words of Farcall, possibly restoration? I mean, if it's a hole of some sort, wouldn't I be able to restore it to whatever it was before?
You try and there's nothing about it that seems broken. You can look at it in every direction. It's almost like this three-dimensional hole in the universe. Just this one small glowing crystal. Just existing.
Alright. So if I can't make it smaller, can I make it bigger?
It resists you.
I'll try harder.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Okay. You begin to see a crack form across the top piece, the top portion of it. It's fragile.
Like the crystal or the rift?
This crystal. Like, those two things are both fundamentally the same thing. Like, it is... It is... If you are like a two-dimensional drawing on this, this is a three-dimensional hole in the paper.
Yeah. Okay. I'm perceiving that now. I'm like I gotta think of this as if he's saying it's a crystal, it's like the hole is like the shape of a crystal in the center of wherever this is.
Mm-hmm. Like it's one of those things where you don't think of a black hole as three-dimensional, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can approach this from every angle, but it always is. You're seeing it from a different angle, but it's also the only thing in this black space.
There is one word I have yet to use the entire time I've been doing this, and it is the one word I want to use the word blight on this.
Okay.
I know I can only use it once a day, and it's very specific to destruction. So I've avoided using this word.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Roll me perception.
$16.
Okay. As you are watching into this crystal and just kind of trying to figure out what it is, you'd looked for dark sands on its surface, and they do move slightly, just roving around, existing. And as you speak this word, as you manifest this ability, you watch as, for one moment, all the darkness is removed from the sand. And then the sand itself is covered in darkness. And you watch as the crack kind of just begins to grow even further. As it begins to glow and shine in different areas and ways, as there seems to be energy just kind of pulsing around it, rotating, just spiraling around and around in circles. And with each passing go, there's a few more stars around, a few more motes of light that just kind of exist. Okay. And with this light, you see yourself. Tsubaki, go ahead and roll for me an endurance check.
Would that be under
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay. I got an 18.
Okay. You watch as you're kind of looking around this, and new motes of light begin to pop up and spring in different directions. You kind of look down at yourself, and it seems as though you're covered in a fine silt that just begins to disintegrate and evaporate into the swirling chaos, until all that is left is a second shard, upon which you just kind of feel this maelstrom of dust and sand and darkness bloom into life around everything that is growing forth from this gemstone.
Is there any way for me to grab this object?
With what hand?
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
There is nothing that has been caused that can be undone. You watch as this second shard that seems to almost have been pulled from you, from your mind, just kind of begins to fade and fall towards the original. There's similarities, but it seems to crack at different rates, different show.
The one
It
that
shows in different ways.
fell out of me. How is it different than the first one?
It's a little greener. There's a bit of a sea glass nature to it. And you watch as it has this sort of rippling cuboidal nature that ends up fraying towards the ends as into this almost organic natural shape that is made almost entirely inorganic. There's an order to it, but that order comes from you, and you can feel that strength and that understanding that you are in control of how this crystal is manifesting. It just is.
Can I mentally get it to follow me? Command it in some way?
How?
Let's see. I can use a combination of words of intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay. Okay, for one, Subaki, go ahead and roll me a sanity check. This will be the attack roll.
Sanity. So what would that be under?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, okay. 15.
What is your spell save DC?
13.
What is the word? What is the command that you are trying to give it?
Follow me.
Okay. You watch as silver threads kind of begin to erupt from different points of the cloud of dust that once was you and just throw itself into this second gemstone that just it almost free falls throughout this space, just hitting it at different angles, and they begin twisting it. You watch as areas of the stone kind of begin to crack on their own, and these cuboidal nature begins to infest and kind of grow and almost change it, fundamentally alter the stone. And you see it just kind of begin into this fractal pattern where the shapes and the cubes and the nature of the rock itself, of this prism of mind, just begins to reflect and take to these lances and harpoons and daggers that all hold it into place and are pulling it in several different directions simultaneously as it begins to kind of change and morph into it in different shapes, rotating around, and you find yourself back to where you were immediately.
Okay.
Playing the song that you did not write, but understanding where it came from all the way.
As I play it, I mentally memorize it and write it down after I'm done.
Okay. You will learn a new word from that. Command.
Nice.
But from there, we'll go ahead and rotate over to... Is there anything that you're doing specifically, Ketch? As you're working on the chalice, I know, but anything else you would be doing once you have that to a
I'll be back.
reasonable state?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing anything too in particular while I was doing it. I was going to thank, Zagra as, after the whole mind flare incident, with, putting in my name and everything. I also wanted to talk to, but I know that's kind of not.
You wanted to talk to, and then you kind of cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to talk to Zagra, but after the whole leaving and like looking pretty, exhausted, I was like, you know what? I'll talk to you later. So yeah, I'm just going to attempt to finish up the chalice as quickly as possible.
Okay. You are able to do so, and upon completion, you're able to turn it over to some of the different staff who is working the area. They will thank you for your time. And
I have completed it.
And they will take the cup and sort of bring it to a back area away from where you are. And just kind of... and
all right.
Yeah.
It is done. Let's see. Yes. Well, I guess I'm going to go to my room and call it an early night as well. I didn't really have anything else planned to do today, especially after the whole, announcement, like put in the word for me. I was like, I think maybe I'll just also call it a night.
Okay. As you're kind of watching out the window, as the sun is setting over the horizon and the moon is rising up, it's peaceful, and the sky seems to go on basically forever, as you are hearing the different sounds of the world. The camera just kind of pulls through the window over through the sky, and eventually you hear wolves howling in the distance as we cut over towards Ace.
It's my turn.
Yeah. It is night.
Yeah.
Still night? I feel like it's been night forever.
Well, we were working on slightly different timelines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you and Kayakin had made camp for the night. There wasn't specifically any agreement to do watches.
Wait.
But would you be keeping watch?
Yeah, I could keep watch for tonight.
Okay, that would give you 1 level of exhaustion at the morning if you are doing the full night.
Mari, would you want Kagan? Do you want to keep watch for a night? Half a night? We can split the night up between the three of us.
I suppose we could. Better safe traveling in numbers, like you said.
Exactly. Oh.
Wake me up when you want to switch.
Okay. I will start then.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Nice map.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I love the map. It looks really good.
This is actually the one I was testing game rules and mechanics on a while ago, and I was like, I just love this map. I just have to use it, and it's
a pretty
perfect
map.
setting. Yeah.
13, I think. 8 plus 5, 13.
13. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You hear rustling in the bushes. Maybe 100 feet away from you.
Okay. 100 feet. What is that? Where's the ruler? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's
So,
kind of fun.
just kind of. So it would be right in this general area over here.
Mm. I will stay put and uh, I will like walk like not fully there. I'll take a couple steps, like I don't know, 20 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself where you would be on the map.
Okay. It's right here before the cliff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not a cliff. There's maybe there is an angle to it, but it is not like steep or sheer.
Okay.
It is not difficult terrain. It is you are able to move up and down it without issue.
Okay. And I will listen again.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Another. Eight.
8. Okay.
Not great ones.
What is your initiative modifier?
Oh, okay. Issues. I think it's just +3, right?
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Desi, Jacob, Sarah, do you have the stat blocks and sheets that I had from you last time?
Yes.
Okay. Desi and Jacob, did you choose one of the
Sorry,
three?
my mic was muted. Yes, we chose.
Okay.
I don't know if I think Desi's still on mute, but I can text you what we talked about.
Okay. Because I'm going to need you to all roll initiative.
Awesome,
I
awesome.
understand.
No, Mari.
Mostly, Jacob, I just want to know which one is mine and which ones are yours.
Yes. Sorry, I was making sure I had the sheet. Okay, there it is. Coolio. Yes. Sorry, I will text you that right now.
Go ahead and roll me initiative as well, Zace.
9 + 3, 12. 9 + 3, 12.
Okay.
Ooh. Nat 20 for me.
No.
No.
+3, so that would be a 23.
Yeah.
I rolled a 21, so that's nice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ice. What?
So I have Ember. Interesting. Okay. And Tsubaki. Desi, I will need her to.
Is Desi here right now?
Where?
She said she had to go for a second. I don't know if
I will put her at the
she's
bottom
just
of the
muted.
initiative count then.
Okay. Oh, she's back.
Oh.
Desi?
Desi?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing came unplugged.
It's all good.
Gotcha.
Can you roll me initiative
Oh, yeah.
for the hound?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
You sounded more excited about the hound.
Well, it's like a hound, yeah, puppy, and it's like, oh, not that puppy, not that puppy.
Yeah, big demon evil puppy. Well, technically not
I got-
demon. They do have they are counted as fiends, but they are not demons.
I got a 7.
Okay. 7.
Just fiends.
10. Yes. Okay. So, this is going to be fun. Let me go ahead and reveal their locations on the map.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And then, Jacob, it will be you going first.
I thought as much. I don't see their locations yet.
They're off to the
Rings
side.
still are. I'm kind of surprised
Oh,
rings are still a
there we go.
thing. I can't find them. On my end.
It is an extension you have to add on.
Ah,
Yeah.
I might not have that. I'll have to look at that.
Got it. Okay. So, hold on, let me refamiliarize myself with my things I could do real quick.
Better get these spells up.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I am going to just howl, like do a quick, and do a quick. I can't. Why can't I grab? I want to grab. I want to move. Let me move. There we go. Okay. 5, 10, 20. And sort of go around here, still trying to be partially covered.
Okay.
Okay.
Zace, you see as this hound begins coming towards you, it is seemingly made of smoke that kind of breaks away towards this almost partial incorporeality, but it has bright, glowing red eyes that are just kind of always watching you. Go ahead and roll me. I take it you're taking like the hide action, Jacob?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stealth.
Will do.
Okay. I have to ask, how did I get into this situation?
You're not the one in the situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
You're a
you
dog.
play a monster.
Oh,
Yeah, you're attacking me.
okay.
19.
19. You watch as this hound kind of. What's your passive perception, Zace?
So perception 14.
14. You watch as this hound makes itself known and then just kind of darts back into the undercover and disappears from sight.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
Where did the hound go?
They're huge.
They are 10 foot by 10 foot. They are big, yes.
That's the end of my turn. Sorry.
Okay. It's
yeah.
all good. You see another one bounding forth from a similar direction. This one having it seems a little bit more tangible, but you see it has almost these veins of orange that kind of run down through its chest and streaks that come back farther from its eyes as it is going to dash.
Do I have a stat sheet for this guy?
Yes.
Yes, they're
Okay.
further up the chat.
Okay.
From last week, if you remember.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75,
Yeah, I remember now.
80.
Oh.
As this
Holy
big one begins running just basically full speed, dodging and weaving through the trees, begins kind of clawing and pouncing its way up towards your camp.
No good, no good.
Okay, and with that, Sarah, Kakin,
Okay. Am I awake?
you are not right now, actually, to be fair.
Awake! Awaken!
Screaming is a free action, so
Really? Can I use
yes.
it?
You want to
Love it.
scream me awake?
Kagan? Time to wake up. We got friendlies. As well as you, Mari. Come on. Up up.
Mari kind
Morning
of
is done.
grumbles and kind of you watch as they're kind of laying on their back, kind of with their paws kind of kicking in the air, and they just have to like force themselves to roll a couple of times backward and before they eventually just kind of flop back like a turtle onto their front legs and just kind of
That's so cute.
I even love.
begin kind of pawing at the ground towards you as this snarling hound is clawing its way towards it. With that, Sarah, it is Kayakin's turn. I'm going to say that usually getting up would be half of your movement from prone. I'm going to say if you decide to get up, it's going to be your full movement just because you're coming from unconscious.
Okay, that's not a problem. May I take a longbow shot at the green one?
The green one? Sure.
Yes. Do I have an arrow count to keep track of?
No. I'm not really
Okay.
worried about ammunition unless it's specifically special ammunition.
Okay, gotcha. That's probably a miss. 10?
That is indeed a miss. You watch as this arrow just kind of streaks past as the darkened form of the hound. It sort of resembles parts of the night sky, and so it's hard to pinpoint exactly where it is. Or at least where the rest of its body is. I'm sorry?
Does extra attack apply to longbow?
Yes.
Okay, I will try again. Sorry, I did kind of interrupt you there.
No, it's all good.
Okay, that's much better. 24.
24 does hit.
We'll contribute that first shot to getting up from sleep. 10 piercing damage.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, I do not have any immunities or resistances. You watch as this arrow kind of sinks itself into shadow and kind of vanishes from sight, but the eyes glow a brighter red for a quick second.
Okay.
Star. Oh no, sorry. Is there anything else for you, Sarah?
Let me see if I have any bonus actions. Action. What's this do? Maybe later. Action. Got any bonus actions? No, I think that's gonna be all.
Okay. With that, Star Zace, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. Could I like do uh knowledge, some kind of intelligence check, just to know if I what I remember about these hounds again?
Sure.
What
Um,
would
that just so you know, in an initiative count, an intent, a check with intent to basically perform any skill is going to be your major action unless it is kind of a quick and fleeting thing. So, would you like this to be kind of a more in-depth check, or to be just kind of a quick recollection? That's going to change the
um
difficulty class, but also whether it's an action or a bonus action.
I will use it as an action, but I will use my bonus action and movement first. For bonus action, I will go bear, and for my little bit of movement, I will walk up to this hound.
Okay.
I don't know. This is the front of the hound, I guess. And for action, I want to learn about I want to remember what I know about these guys.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an check that is either religion or arcana. Arcana or religion.
Ah, dang it! I'm awful at both. Come on! Oh, not bad. 15.
15? Okay. These are hounds who are typically seen as a bit of a curse. They have been known to patrol different sectors of jungle and land, and at points have faded into obscurity as urban legends. Um, they tend to stay far away from larger cities and civilizations, preferring to pick off stragglers passing through the night. Um, you know that they also have a tendency to mark their prey, and as stories and rumors go, typically once a creature has been marked, they do not see the light of day again. It is unknown where these hounds find their origin. They have the earliest known records of their presence is probably about 30 years old.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I know about four now. Let's hopefully are these the guys who marked Kaken? Because let's get them. Let's get these guys.
Presumably.
Let's get them.
Okay. With that, it is Desi.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
Shadow Fang.
Oh, you're the furthest one.
That is true.
Well, the other two have moved.
That is also
Yeah.
true.
You look so tiny when you zoom out.
It's a big map.
Jeez.
I mean, it's a dash action.
Yeah.
They
guess,
can't take it as a bonus, unfortunately.
I'm
Actually, wait.
I'm gonna dash in and can I go for Mari?
Dash is an action, so you'd only be able to move 40 feet and take an attack. If you wanted to move all the way 80, you would lose your ability to make an
Okay.
attack.
Okay. So I guess I'm not gonna do that. I guess I am gonna. I'm just gonna do double dash. Not gonna worry about attacking
Okay.
just yet. Come in right about here.
Sounds good. All right. Jacob, it is you.
Alright, give me just one quick second.
You are hidden right now.
Yes, I am currently hidden. That's one of the things I'm thinking about. All right. So all of a sudden you see one of the more like one of the other hounds all of a sudden just go through one of their own and immediately jump behind what's their name again?
Okay, again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What'd you say? Sorry, everyone talked at once.
Oh, sorry.
Kayakin.
Yeah.
Kaioken, okay. Behind Kaioken, got it, thank you. And is going to attempt to claw and bite at him. No, I don't get pack tactics, sadly, but because Kaioken was the one who was marked originally, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
If there is
That
anyone that
is
they are ostensibly here for, it is him.
Yes. So I'm going to attack, and I rolled a 23 to hit for the claw.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's. Let me go ahead and roll damage for that real quick. That is 12 damage. And
Okay.
then I am going to bite at you as well, which is 18 to hit.
That also hits.
Okie doke.
Oh, this one's fun.
So. You take 13 more piercing damage, and an additional. Sorry, I keep having to roll. 6 necrotic damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, as my bite sinks deep into your shoulder.
Oh no.
Almost like these shadowy tendrils spreading throughout your nervous system.
Constitution. Oh, that's a 5.
Ooh, okay. So you know that 6 necrotic damage you took?
Yeah.
That you also subtract 6 from your maximum hit points.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Let me make a note of that.
All right, and that is as the hound lets go and sort of does a shadowy like mist back a little bit and is ready to pounce again at a moment's notice. That is the end of my turn.
You would have an attack of opportunity as well.
Oh, I would. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Me?
Yep.
Me?
Oh, I don't
Sarah.
like step out of range. I just like back from the shoulder.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Never mind.
That was big enough.
I was just trying to be do some flair.
It's all good. It's all good. Zace, the one that you kind of are in front of here, it is going to leap over you.
No, what? Bro, I'm right here.
Yeah, it's going to jump over top of you. And it is going to use...
No, I don't like that laugh.
It is going to erupt.
Abrupt.
You watch as these fiery veins that kind of run down it from its mane and across the rest of its body flare bright, and as it kind of hits the ground, all 4 paws, just a cloud of fire and smoke spirals out from around it. I need Kayakin, Mari, and Zace to make me a dexterity saving throw. Zace, you do have advantage because danger sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, it's danger. It's danger sense time.
These dice are going to kill Kayakin. That's a
No, okay.
11.
It's a
That's a
dexterity
fail.
saving throw.
It is. Difficulty
Um,
class of 16. I can do this once per day.
I got uh, I think it's 17. 14 plus 3. And let me do Mari's. I have her thing.
14 plus 3, that is a success for Zace. By
Mari.
1.
Okay. Mari doesn't have any pluses for deck, so it'll just be normal, right?
Okay. Gotta beat a 16.
No, Mari got a 10.
Okay. So Kayakin and Mari are going to take the full brunt of this fiery eruption.
No.
Okay, that's 38 points of damage to Kayakin and Mari. Half of
What?
that, and then half of that actually again to Zace. So that's goes to. Sorry, 15 plus. That's 19, so then halved again, that goes to 10. Zace, you take
Okay.
10 points of fire damage. That is going to knock Kayakin unconscious. I do know that. And then Mari takes the
I
full
don't know.
38.
How much is that for Mari? What is it again?
It's 7 times your character's level, I believe.
We're level 6. 7
Yes.
times 6 plus 7?
42.
Plus 7. There's a plus 7 on that sheet. I'm looking up the one on the...
49.
49.
Okay. So what's 38 minus 49?
So 49 minus 38. Mari's at 11.
Oh.
I'm gonna destroy all of these guys. Do we get any opportunity attack on that guy who just jumped?
Who jumped you?
He didn't go out of
technically-
range.
They did not go out of range. Would they? You did hit them previously, so.
I didn't.
Oh no, sorry, that was Kayakin who did. Oh, and I just accidentally deleted them. That's
Yay!
Oops.
Hang on.
Finished.
technical.
Quick, undo.
difficulties.
Yay.
Oh no,
There,
brand
man.
new, with full hit points. Definitely. Hang on. Okay. And it is going to kind of scamper around back here, so Zace and Mari would get attacks of opportunity.
Oh wait, it got. Wait.
It left out of your range now. Make an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna make an attack of opportunity. What is that? Let me remember what that is. I can do an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Attack. I will use for this attack. I will use my lance. Once they get further than 5 feet from me,
Okay.
I will lance them. I have bear. I'm a bear.
I'm a bear.
Okay, I need to put all this together. Okay, I'm a bear. I will. Do I get double attack on this one?
Just one attack.
Just one attack. Okay. Because I'm
All
a
of them
bear.
have an armor class of 15, so it's nice and easy for you to tackle.
Yeah, because I get a +7 to see if I hit.
Okay, so you have to roll
seven?
an 8 or higher.
Well, that's perfect. I got a 9.
Well, that's gonna hit then.
Okay. 9 plus 7, yeah. Then I'm using my lance, so that's a D12. Come on. Alright. Okay. Okay. Because I'm a bear, I get a +7, right?
Yep.
Because it's normally +5, then it's +7, and I got an 8 plus 5, which is 13. 13, yeah.
Okay. This one is bloodied. And then for Mari?
Oh, Mari gets. Well, oh yeah, Mari gets opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's Mari's range? Because I know she has the ferocity, and that's like the ferocity.
Ferocity happens when Mari is surrounded by enemies. So if Mari moved like
Like
right
right here.
here, Mari would have
Okay.
3 ferocity and would be able to perform those maneuvers. But otherwise, it would
Okay.
just be like a standard claw or bite attack, or basically
Okay.
any single attack.
Okay. She only has one, and it's bite. So let's bite it.
Okay.
Okay. To see if I hit, it's gonna be um 11, and it says 3 plus player bonus PB.
Okay.
What is what's
PB would be your
PB?
3.
proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Proficiency bonus,
So that's going to be equal
which is
to
a 3.
yours. So 3, 3, and then the d20.
Forgot what I got for the D20. Okay. 14 plus 6,
That's a
which
20 that's
is
going to hit.
okay. Then we're gonna bite it. Bite, bite, bite. Um, it's a D6 plus proficiency bonus. So
Yep.
other than D6, the only proficiency bonus piercing damage. That
Yep. So
that
1d6 plus 3 piercing.
okay. 5 plus 3.
Okay.
Yes. 5 plus 6.
8.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Nice. This hound is looking wounded.
I'm angry.
With that, Sarah. I know it's been fast, but I guess that's death save.
No. Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
Why do we not have
fun.
heal?
It wasn't Zagra this time.
You said 1?
No, just for fun, I am going to DM you the results. I have not rolled at all yet.
Okay. I was very interested that you rolled a 1. That would be.
Can we
Yeah.
friend of this man?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know any healing stuff, and we have no healers.
You can stabilize a creature with a medicine check, but
I'm not fine.
that would also only bring them conscious in like an hour. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Desi, it is your turn.
Yeah. All right.
Oh no, sorry. My mistake. It's Zace. It's Star.
Huh?
It is your turn before Desi. I
Oh.
read my initiative count backwards.
Are
Okay.
you keeping track of our stats as well?
I
Or
was
are we
hoping that
doing
you
that
guys were
first?
keeping track of
Okay.
your hit points. You should be at max because.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just making sure.
I'm going to first thing. I'm gonna give Mari a command. I think it's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm first gonna like walk up to here, and I'm gonna tell Mari to pick up Kaogen.
Okay.
To pick up Kaogen and stand behind me like right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take these guys head on.
So then that's gonna be.
Can that work?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the attack of opportunity. I think the hound would get an attack on Mari. Jacobs.
Which one?
Jacobs.
This one?
Yes.
What if she doesn't? What if she goes right here and here?
And just kind
Generally.
of scoops him up.
Yeah, just right here.
That wouldn't be an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, like just here. Put him on her back. Her back. Okay.
I don't think her arms could reach there.
Oh, they just flopping.
Yes, they can.
To be fair,
I got
like
you,
if
Andrew.
you go
Yeah,
with
thank
the original plan. Never
He's
mind.
attached. There we go.
Mhm.
And he was like there, I think.
Yeah, right around
Or did-
here. So that's a bonus action and a little bit of my movement. I am going to. How far is this guy? Okay. Oh, dang it, it's still too far.
I mean, I know your glaive has reach.
I think it's only further than 5, right? Doesn't it just do 5?
Glaive is 10 foot.
It's 10 foot? Oh,
Mhm.
I did not know that.
I've been
Okay,
rewriting weapons for a lot, and I've kept that in, so I know that that's a thing.
okay. I will use my glaive on the Ember Hearted Wound. Wow. Hound. Just cause how dare you ignore me? I hate being ignored. Don't ignore me again. I will attack.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah. Okay, I'm still bear, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Bear it up. Okay. 17 plus 7. Let's
That's
see if
gonna
I
hit.
hit. Okay. Glaive is a 10. Where's my 10? Is it a 10? Ends with the 0, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
zeros are 10s.
Oh, oh, 9 and what's the plus 7? 9 plus 7. That's the first hit. Is it dead?
Hang on a second. 9 plus 7.
It's 16, right?
16.
That would be just enough, yeah.
Ah,
You slash out at this hound, and it just kind of melts into shadow over your blade.
I use my other one on another hound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, which one? This one's 5 feet. They're both 5 feet. I will go for the wither one because they hurt K again. I think could I switch weapons or stick with the because they're 5 feet away, more than 5 feet. So I was thinking of going with the lance. Alright, start. Oh, 20 plus 7, 27.
Yes.
That hit.
That's what you get for hurting my friends. I'm gonna use the lance this time, so it's gonna be the 12 one. This one. Just give me a big number. 4 plus 7. 4 plus 7 is 11, I think.
Okay. As you slash your sword like through this hound, parts of the shadow like sort of come off of itself, and then start slowly trying to bring itself back together. It's definitely like hurt and it's wary, but it is still very much active.
Ace feels like sorry. He doesn't like hurting nature, but
These things
this
technically
one
do not count as nature.
really.
They're from the below realms.
The dark thingy, the dark underdark.
They're like
Oh no,
hellhounds.
the hell below. The hell kind of
Yeah,
below.
they're a
How
lot
many
like
of those?
hellhounds.
Even though, yeah,
Oh,
they are based on hounds of ill omen and hellhounds.
okay.
But even then, these specific ones do not find their origins in the hells.
Mm.
All this to say they are not natural.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to
They
feel
would not-
bad.
They
Okay.
would not be considered an animal.
Okay.
There is no need to feel bad. These are
Then you'll have to find your food somewhere else, hounds. I am sorry. I still said sorry. You. I want to sound cool, but still.
honestly, Zace just being nice to everything is very in character.
Yeah. Is that the hound? What the hell was that?
That was supposed to be the hound, yes.
Yeah, no, I
Pocket bag
believe
and
it.
Ferrari.
Production quality. Production
I love
quality.
it.
That's the best line.
Production value.
Yes. Love that movie.
It's so good.
It really is.
Where are we in the turn order?
Right now
Um,
it is Star.
No, I just finished. I
Oh, you
did
just
my
yeah, I think
bonus
it's my
action
turn.
movement. Yeah.
okay. Then it is Desi.
Yay. I decided I'm going to make a multi-attack on Zace.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a claw and a bite.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, you have to get close to Zace. He doesn't have to get close to you. Because your reach is 5.
I got 18.
That hits. Yeah, that hits. I'm a 17.
Remember, you're resistant to basically everything. So,
Half that.
and I can assure you from the bottom of my heart that these creatures cannot deal psychic damage. So
Okay,
anything that you get is halved.
Oh, okay. So any damage I deal, I have to have it.
Yep.
All right.
Because bear rage.
All right. So. Okay. One's a D6 and one's a D10. I'm like, which one is which? Okay. 1D10. Okay. So the first attack is for 9, and then half of that would be
4.
4. Okay. And the next one would be 3.
Okay.
3 to hit or damage?
It was 7 and then 3 to damage. Because it halved it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Were both of those claws?
One was claw, one was a bite.
Okay. Your bite has more conditions.
Oh, does it?
Oh no.
Okay, it is piercing damage plus 7.
Plus necrotic.
Plus necrotic. Ooh, so okay, so it's
2d6 more. Yeah, I was like, wait, that 3. That sounds a little low, even for halved.
Excuse me. Wow.
Note
I'm
that
so
I've
sorry.
never played as a monster, so bear with me.
It's all good.
Okay.
I thought you DM'd.
12.
I thought you DM'd with Derek.
I did.
Didn't you play unicorns or something?
What?
I distinctly remember you saying something about unicorns in that session. Sorry, off topic.
Altogether, it was a hit for 12.
Okay.
12. Okay. And Constitution saving throw for Zace.
Yeah, that's after I've halved it.
Oh.
Okay.
So, it's 12 altogether.
And then Zace makes a Constitution save.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Do I have a bonus on that for bear?
Check your saving throws.
Oh, that's for checks or faith. Okay.
Okay.
I got I think it's a 20. 13 plus 7. I think it's 20.
Then you saved because it was for 15, and then if you wouldn't have saved, it would have been maximum reduced equal necrotic damage. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out.
Both Desi's and Jacob's do the same thing where if they bite you and you fail your save, your hit point maximum is reduced. Mine did something different, but it also died before it could, so we'll never find out.
I
Fair.
It set you on fire.
My
It
turn.
did set us on fire.
Well, it could do that multiple times and have a damage over time condition at the start.
True.
We love
Oh.
dots.
I know.
Was it my turn? Did you say Sarah?
Oh no. It is now Jacob's turn.
Okay.
All right. Zace, from behind, you see just the shadows sort of move, and all of a sudden, like, run directly at you, go through you,
No, you're gonna
and
do it again.
is going to attempt to take Kaioken with a bite attack, and just keep Kaioken in this wolf's jaws.
That's going
No!
to be at disadvantage to just get him off of Mari. But yeah.
Mari,
Yeah,
protect!
but does that cancel out with pack tactics?
You do not have pack tactics on Kaioken right
It says within 5 feet of a friendly, right?
now.
Yep.
Is within 5 feet of the targeted creature.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My
Yep.
bad.
Yeah, if the Shadow
Gotcha.
Fang was like on the other side of Mari or just anywhere otherwise adjacent, that would cancel it. But not right now.
And Mari do some kind of opportunity. I mean, not opportunity, like reaction. 'Cause
Not right now.
no, Mari.
Okay. So with disadvantage?
Yes.
Gotcha. Let me go ahead and... Boop. Oops. Didn't mean to roll that one. Okay, first one was a 21. And the second one is a 21.
Wow. And is this an
Hold on.
attempt to pull Kaioken off or to...
I'm attempting you. Yes, essentially, I am going to. What I was trying to do was essentially use a bite attack to bite Kaioken, keep him in my jaws, and then sort of use that as like me holding him.
Okay. Are you crunching and dealing damage?
Yeah, I'll deal damage. Most def.
Okay. You have a limp body in your maw.
Okay. And for the remainder of my turn, I am going to run off with Kaioken in my mouth.
Okay.
Hold on, how much
Well,
I did?
that's-
5,
Hang on.
I'll let you do it.
35. Okay, yep. That's how far I can get.
There we go. There we go.
With Kaioken in my jaws. Yep, okay.
You will not
Yep,
escape
that
me.
is my turn.
Zace, you would have an attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
As would Mari.
as would Mari.
Yeah. How dare you ignore me? I hate enemies. Ignore me. Okay. Yes. Plus. Roll it. 11 plus 7.
Okay.
That
Which
hits.
18. I'm using my. I'll use my lance. I can see. Oh, it's 2 plus 7. 2 plus 7 is 9.
Gotcha. And Mari?
Mari's coming at you as well. How dare you steal a person on top of Mari? That is so rude. Mari. Mari is going to be a plus 6.
Mari would have 1 ferocity then from doing the attack while adjacent.
Well, but she needs 2 to do anything with a ferocity.
Never mind.
Yeah. Mari is going to be 11 plus 6, like 17.
17, that hits.
Okay, that is gonna be a 1d6. A 1d6 plus. It's gonna
Yes,
be
please.
of 3 plus 3, 6.
Okie doke. As you dig in, like deeper into this shadow, more and more tendrils come off. It's almost like the shadow is like almost more opaque, or less opaque, and more like transparent, as almost like the shadow is less dark. But after getting those hits, still running, and with Kaioken in my mouth.
Mhm.
And that is going to be the end of my turn, as I just let out a growl towards the Shadow Fanged Hound.
Zace, it is your turn.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, it is. How dare you? I'm coming after you. You are 40 feet away. I'm coming. I could do that in a movement, right? That would
Yep.
be movement.
But I get attack of opportunity.
That is true.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
Actually,
I'm going to use the Howl of Dread on you.
no.
You
I
must
don't know.
roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Ah, my wisdom. Oh yes, I got a 19 plus 2. That is 21.
Okay, you saved.
You are not
Oh,
frightened.
You
I'm
are
not.
not frightened.
I'm not spooked by you guys.
But is Mari?
That's a
Mario
great
doesn't move.
question.
Because
Wait.
that's within 30 feet.
Oh no, Mario. Wisdom. Oh no, Mario doesn't have good wisdom. Mario got a 10.
A 10?
Yeah, there's no pluses.
Yeah, that didn't save. So Mari is now frightened for 1 minute and is running in the opposite direction of where I am.
Well, that's all she does?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
But that means she won't be able to help you.
Well, as long as she comes back. Actually, that's better. She'll stay safe. Do you get another attack of opportunity because she's running away from you?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this one. How dare you steal my friend? Ignore me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Um, I am going to. I. I'm going to attack. My bonus action will be just come back, make sure, come back, find somewhere safe to hide Mari. Raging, that's interesting. Yes. I'm already still bare, so I'm gonna go. I got a 13 plus 7 to hit. I think that's 20.
That hits.
Okay, I got you. I'm attacking you with my glaive because I am close right now. That is gonna be a D10. I got an 8 plus 7, which is 15, I think.
Okie doke.
That's my first attack. Are you gone? Or
Yeah.
You're dead?
No, not dead. Not dead.
Well, you're not dead then.
The hound is very wounded, though. Like, very, very wounded.
Well, then if you're not dead, I'll take you again. I got, 16 plus 7, which is 20.
That'll hit.
I need to do the math.
Oh, sorry. It's just
okay. It's okay.
my AC is 15.
Oh, it hits anyway.
So just rolling a 16, unless you have like minus to your attack, it hits.
Oh, okay.
They all. I set them all to have basically the same hit points, armor class, and like saving throw and like ability modifiers, just so it would be easier to run.
Well, you're lucky.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I got a 1 plus 7, so that's an 8.
And as you javelin through this Shadowhound, it all of a sudden drops the limp body of Kaioken, and it dissipates.
Oh, you're dead. Oh wait, you took
Oh
him.
god, get rid of him!
There we go.
What?
Oh, how do I unlink?
Stop.
How do I unlink
Stop.
these two?
Stop. I got it.
Sarah is the
Sorry.
master of this.
You click on Kayakin and you click the attach thing to deattach, but he is deattached now.
Cool.
One more left.
With that, Desi, it's your turn.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well. You know what? I want to try Ether Walk.
Okay.
That sounds interesting. What are you doing?
Shadowhound becomes ethereal for up to 1 minute. While in this form, they can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain, and it takes damage. So,
Okay.
do I roll a hit for that?
If you end your turn inside of another object, you take damage.
That's just moving through walls.
Yeah.
That's not an attack. That's just how the thing would move through walls.
Okay. I thought I damaged them on the inside.
I feel like you do damage to both, but you would damage yourself. It's not an attack. It's just an action.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I guess I'm gonna try to do another Howl of Dread then.
Go ahead and roll me a d6 at the start of your turn.
D6.
You want a 5 or 6, Desi?
I got 3.
You do not get the Howl of Dread back then.
Okay. Is that the end of my turn?
No, you still have your actions. You just roll at the start of your turn to see if you get that back.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna make 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
Are you directing those at Zace or? Yes. Okay.
You can teleporting around.
Sorry, my brain is doing math, and math is not good for Desi.
Yes.
All good.
Does a 26 hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay. Just had to make sure.
All
right.
Oh, that's a 19. That's almost correct. I was like, wait, did that?
Almost.
Yeah. Though Jacob's the one who has the critical effect.
Yeah, I was trying to pop that off with some pack tactics before, but it never hit, so I was like, I'm just gonna grab him and get out.
It's all good.
Right. And then...
Sometimes the cool stuff just doesn't happen, and we have to run monsters over again.
So the first hit is for 4.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bite you. Decided I'm gonna bite you because I feel like the necrotic damage is kind of awesome.
It is.
I'm a bite you.
I will bite you.
I'm a bite you.
I'm a biter. That's what I do. Alright.
I don't know if my thingy's glitching.
Does 12 hit?
12 doesn't hit actually.
Okay, that was a miss. So I got you for 4.
Okay, thank you. Good job.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm glad you let me attack you so proficiently.
Zace, it is your turn.
Are they next to me? I'm confused. I don't know if the tokens on my screen are just acting up.
Kayakin
you
dropped.
Oh, you might have to reload the site. That happened for me once or twice.
Yeah, all of them are in the corner.
Oh, but you might want to just refresh the site.
Okay,
I've
just refresh the website out.
Yeah, they
I
were
don't know
all
what
in the
you're
corner.
seeing, but they're all tucked in a corner.
Yeah, they were all just like sitting right up here. I don't know why I was confused.
Definitely refresh because I'm not seeing that on my end.
Okay, yeah.
Likewise.
I refreshed. I will attack this guy. I waste my life. Da, da, da,
Like,
da, 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 da.
is it back for you?
Oh yeah, everyone's in the same spot finally.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I will hit you. Ah, where did you go? Oh no, I got a 3+7. That is a 10, right? 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
Yeah. Does that
That's a
hit you?
miss.
I assume not.
Nope,
Yeah.
that's a miss.
Okay, second one. Okay. I got an 8 and 7. That is 15.
That hits.
Okay. That is gonna hit you. I'm gonna attack you with my glaive. That's a 5+7, which is 12.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do. I'm still raging, so yes.
Okay. I'm still going, but you did hit me.
Ouch.
Is it my turn now?
It would indeed be.
Um,
I thought it was Kaioken after his ace, or was it before his ace?
oh yeah.
They're out.
Just go.
Oh, gotcha.
Unconscious. I'll get him up in a sec. Gotta get rid of this guy. He's frightened, just chilling there.
So, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just medium.
Just making sure.
It's all good.
We're just gonna
It's
go
just the
back.
two of you guys right now.
You know what?
PvP. PvP.
Classically,
I'm
goes
used-
perfectly well.
you know what? I'm just gonna attack Zace again. Another bite, another claw. Give me a second.
Very familiar with some PvP myself.
Which time?
Most of it was the same person.
Yeah, fair.
Which one was this?
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. And then so the first attack is 3.
3, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Already halved?
Yeah, that was already halved.
Cool.
I've already figured out that much. And then 18 hit?
It does, yes.
Okay. Ooh.
Mm?
Ooh.
Mm?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Half that.
Uh-oh.
So after it was halved, it's 6 is the second one. So it was 4 and 6.
Okay.
And was the first one or the second one the bite? Or were they both claw?
Second one was the bite. That was with the necrotic damage as well.
Gotcha.
Oh, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
12+7, that is 19? No.
Yep,
I think
you
it's
saved.
I don't
You're
actually
good.
know if that's right. I get that. Let me
What
do-
was the numbers?
12 plus 7 is 19, I believe.
You said.
Okay. My turn then.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack you. I'm, I, I'm sorry.
Don't
Uh,
apologize. I'm evil.
you're a little wolfy. I got a 10 plus 7, so that's a 17. Does that hit you?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, I'm gonna attack you with my glaive. Uh, I
It's
got
not
a
like you feel bad about it.
Don't feel bad about hitting me. I deserve this. I'm about to eat your friend.
2 plus 7.
9.
Not a 9. 9. Okay, I'm gonna attack you again. Um, 7 plus 7, 14. Does that hit you?
No.
Nope. That one misses.
Your turn again.
Okay. Yep. I'll get there eventually.
Bad
All
luck.
right. Yeah.
It is
You know
just a battle of wills. Who's gonna fall first?
I think I'm going to try 2 bite attacks this time. Oh wait, no. I can do 2 claws or a bite and a claw. Darn it. Okay. I might as well just do the same thing. Uh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
All right. Does 18 hit?
It does, yes.
And then okay. So the first attack is for 5.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, the second one's a miss.
Oh,
So just 5.
okay.
I got a 1. In fact,
Oh,
don't I take damage for that?
No.
No? Okay.
Punishing critical failures is never fun. At least in my experience.
let's go. It's my turn. My turn.
Yep. Your turn.
11 plus 7. 11 plus 7, 18. Okay.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with my glaive. I should take just one step back just to be able to use my lance, but it is what it is. I don't want to. Okay, I got an 8 plus 7, which is 15. I could get, I guess.
Yep,
Still
that'll hit.
standing, but I'm
Really?
looking kind of shabby.
Next one is a 9 and 7. 9 and 7 is 16, I think.
Yeah, both hit.
And now I've disappeared.
Wait, what? I haven't hit.
Those were both hits.
Oh,
Those
oh,
weren't damage.
Yeah. Oh, I thought those were damage. I'm like, wait a minute.
That was for a hit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Does that hit you? The 16?
Yeah. They both
Oh.
hit me.
Okay, then I'll see what that one does.
Like,
That one
that's
is
a lot of damage.
that one's a 7 and a 7, so that's 14.
So 14 damage.
Mhm.
Okay. All together.
Oh no, the first one was 15. Then the second one was 14. Right?
To hit or damage?
No, damage was that. The two hit. The first one was
15.
wasn't
to
an
hit.
the first one was an 11, right? The 11 plus 7.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that'll hit. That's an 18 to hit.
Well, yeah, both of them hit me. But what's the damage for each attack?
I'll just roll them
Separately
again.
or
Yeah.
together?
Or together?
Okay, I'll roll them again. Okay, that's a lot. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I might have confused that.
It's okay.
Okay, altogether, I did the 2. It is a 26.
26 damage.
Yeah,
26 damage?
yeah.
Okay. I'm still standing.
Holy
God bless.
crap!
Oh yeah, you have regeneration. I forgot about that.
I haven't, yeah.
I forgot I gave you
I
that
regained 12 points.
at the start of each of your turns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's frustrating because it's always gonna be the start of your turn every once in a while. Is Molly still frightened? She's really spooked.
Uh, Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save for Mari.
Okay, Mari wisdom save. She has
We
no plus on wisdom. She-
It's been probably 3 rounds, so
Okay, 20. 15 plus 0.
okay, that's
15.
enough to succeed. So Mari's got 2 turns essentially that Mari can take now.
Oh, well, she's a
Sorry.
slow walker. Now
Let's get
let's.
that frightened token off.
Okay, Mari can walk towards them.
I got you. There you go. You got it.
Okay. Mari is, I think, within range then, if Mari is in 20.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, reaches 5 feet. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna try to hit you with Mari. I got a 14 plus 6,
That'll hit.
20.
Yep.
That is gonna be 1d6. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. That is gonna be a 6 and 3. 6 and 3. 6 and 3 is 9.
That is not going to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Oh, that was damage.
Oh.
I was looking for.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I usually do the
Attack damage.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You're just so
Okay.
good you don't need a roll attack.
Yeah, because it
What?
was a 6 plus the 3 is what I got for that one. So that's a 9 for the damage, and then I'm gonna roll again for attacking. Sorry. My dad came in the room. What is numbers? I got a 60. No, I got a 12 plus a 6. That is 18. 18? Is that 18?
That hits.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll. That is gonna be a 3 and a 3, so that's a 6.
All right. You got me this time.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought you got me last time, but yeah.
You watch as Mari just basically kind of tumble
Comes in and-
rolls into, bounces off, and then just begins kind of clawing and
Nom
biting
nom.
into the hound, and it eventually evaporates into shadow.
Oh,
Ari
my.
collected some golden rings.
Oh, why? That'd be so cute. Okay, we gotta go check on KO Kid. KO Kid. KO Kid.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. KO Kid, medicine. I only have. Okay, medicine, please. Oh, no. 14. 12 plus
Okay.
2. 14.
14.
Okay.
Oh.
That's. What happened? Okay. Oh, you're dead.
You see that there is a large, almost bite that has just kind of crushed the rib cage around their midsection.
Okay.
Did I do that?
Just a bit.
Was I the one who did the killing blow?
You did the crunch.
Oh.
That's what we called it.
Where the heck
Okay.
Can I ask what the death saves were?
3.
Ooh.
Wait, you were
Yikes.
almost there? Was that almost dead or almost good?
No, he
Death
got
save?
1 death save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and how many failures?
The 3
He
gave
only
him
rolled
1.
once.
Yeah.
He only
Oh.
rolled once, and it was a 3, and then a 2 came from the crunch.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Twas a big crunch.
Um. Well
Um,
then, I gotta go to find a place to bury Coyote and Mari. Let's let's go give him the correct burial.
okay.
No. Um. Okay. What time of day is it?
It is night.
It's still night.
Yes. They attacked you at night when they have advantages. When they blend into the shadow.
Okay. Let's go find a good place. Where are we in the full map? Are we near our hometown yet?
That's going to be a bit of a further south journey, probably a couple days on foot to
Okay.
get back to like where the camp, to where the tribe was doing a lot of their running out of.
Okay. Then we'll bury him somewhere here. It's still near our land. No, we're gonna bury Kaioken in our land, back where the tribe was. He was exiled incorrectly, wrongly. We will take him back. Mari, could you carry Kaioken?
Mari will kind of lower their head and allow you to kind of get them positioned on their back.
Okay, let's sleep for the night.
Okay. You are able to sleep the rest of the night,
Do
and
we
the sun
heal?
will begin to rise. Yes, you get a long rest.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go. Let's go bury Kaioken in our hope. That's our goal now.
Home you go.
Onward, southward.
It's kind of great how the skull just kind of perfectly aligns with the head.
I know. It's so
Does.
spooky. It's spooky.
Honestly, kind of looks a little bit goofy.
It does.
It does.
It looks
That's not a
silly.
bad
Looks like
thing.
he talked like a papyrus or a skeletor. Answer me these riddles 3. What makes a dead person out of me?
All right.
Perfect.
As you begin your journey southward, back towards home,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be a good place to call it for tonight.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Speaking of which, you all level up.
Oh.
Yes!
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 Yay! We're what's the next thing in Beast Heart? I think I'll probably take Barbarian, but what's next? Not is it called Beast Heart?
Yes, let me check the PDF.
Oh, you can send it to me later. So
Okay.
But I'll consider which one I will do. Do we have next week? Just
7
asking.
didn't really give me anything.
Wizard level 6, baby, or 7. One or the other.
6, because you are barbarian as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Nothing really changed for me.
Level 7.
You already applied it already. I have not even looked at it
Oh.
yet.
Level 7 pugilist.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Evasion. Is that what I
Every
think
single
it
bit
is?
of my downtime
That's
is to
just
attempt.
that's straight evasion.
I probably will take it on barbarian, so I can
Okay.
get the next totem, which will make sense because of just what happened. It would make sense story-wise to get a totem.
Yeah.
I think I get a few more spell slots. Yep, I got a 4th level spell slots now.
I
Nice.
will get
Yay.
going though, and I'll do the leveling up later.
Okay.
Half damage from area of effects.
Yes. You get it later
Oh.
than basically everyone else who gets evasion, but at the same time
And
you
I-
also have like other stuff.
And I still don't have disengage.
Yes, you do. You can disengage. You should be able to disengage as a.
It's not on here.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's not on
Okay.
here, or I haven't seen it.
I must be misremembering something, or maybe I here. This is what I probably did. I probably made that its own tactical exploit, and then you didn't take that one. That's probably what it is.
Probably.
I do need to do a bit of a bit of a tune, but yes,
I get another spell.
nice.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Even though
I just didn't take that.
I'm slowly leaving conventional magic behind.
That is true,
Oh yeah, you're becoming like a different thing.
and you will
Yeah.
also get the word for command.
Okay.
You also just became, by technical definitions, the very first player character Onomancer.
Oh,
Oh, an answer.
That's scary.
And quite contrary.
it sounds very interesting.
Yeah, there's only one right now.
Is it Vecna?
Yeah.
Are you
Yup.
going to post this for me somewhere?
I will. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it in
I
the
want.
chat. So.
I've got my own personal notes I'm taking that it's going into this far call, and let me tell you,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure that there will be a like document. There's going to be a dossier that I'm going to get to see at the end of the campaign. And I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Andrew, can I ask you a favor real quick?
Sure.
Okay, can you roll a d12 for me?
1d12. Sure. 4.
4, alright. And now, yeah. Can you roll a d20?
12.
Why aren't you deciding for him?
I don't know, but I want to find out now.
Alright, cool. Thank you, Andrew.
Yep.
Oh, did you roll hit points for him?
Maybe. I guess. I don't know.
How much damage did you just deal, Andrew?
That's a great question. I don't actually know.
I will get going now, guys.
Okay.
See you
Yeah.
later. Have a
See
good day.
ya.
Good night, guys.
Night.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.